Oh, wow. This is so fun. Sorry, I'm just plugged my phone in. Oh wow, I sniffed. So this is my old phone. Last time I made a vlog, this was my phone. But then I bought a new phone, and now I just use this phone as a camera. But unfortunately, um, what a great view you got there. Um, yeah, like the battery on this phone that I'm recording with right now, for some reason it runs out very quickly. So, and it's already at 33%. Like basically yesterday, it was weird because yesterday, what? I did a cubing session. I was gonna do a cubing session, and so I turned that phone on, and it was at like 17%. But then it ran all the way down to zero within like 5 minutes. I have no idea how that even works. It showed 17%, but it must have been inaccurate or something. I don't know. And then I plugged it in, and it was plugged in while I did my cubing session, and it was plugged in for um. How long does it take me to do 200 solid? Like 1.5 hours. And it got up to 33%. So it's at 33% right now. And I'm afraid that if I just do the vlog without having it plugged in, it'll just run out really quickly. So now I have it plugged in, which is why it's closer to the wall. That's fine. Oh no, am I gonna seriously make this noise the entire time I'm doing the vlog? Why am I making a vlog? Because I don't want to do homework. That was honestly. Also, I hope that the music is not overpowering my voice. That's gosh dang it. Yeah. Yesterday I took a test in intermediate accounting. And I could look at the answer key and see if I got all the answers right, but I'm too afraid to. So I'd rather just wait for him to grade the test and then see my grade. um, so, why is this? The reason why I'm making a vlog is because I really do not feel like doing my assignment for business analytics. And also, our business analytics class is so weird because the professor is so incredibly late with everything. Like, she waited like 3 or 4 weeks to grade like 3 or 4 of the assignments. And then, and she usually posts, well, she was posting video lectures on how to do the problems. But then, um, for one problem set, she waited till like 3 days after it was due to post the lecture. And then for the next assignment, she said she couldn't find the video, so she was going to make a new one at some point. But she still hasn't made one yet. And it's gotten, and also she, when I emailed her about it, she said, I'm not going to have a I'm not going to have a late production for this assignment at all. So I'm just waiting until she posts the lecture to do the assignment because there's so many questions. It would take me like twice as long to do the assignment without the video lecture compared to if I did have the video lecture. And there's like 8 different problems. It would take forever. But unfortunately, she still has not posted it yet. And now another assignment is due, which is covering a few problems that are related to the problems that of the video lecture that she has not yet made. So now I'm not looking forward to doing 4 problems where I have to actually read the textbook. Now you would think, well, you're supposed to read the textbook anyways, so. But it's just so much easier if I just watch the video explanation of how to do the problem instead of reading the textbook. It's just so much easier. So I really don't feel like doing it. But it's due today. And she still hasn't posted the video, and I'm just gonna have to do this other assignment, not the original assignment still. I'm still waiting on the original assignment, but she also has our next test is due on Wednesday. So if it rolls to Wednesday and she still hasn't posted it, well, I can't just not do the test. And I can't just wait till Wednesday to do both the assignment and the test, because that I wouldn't have enough time on Wednesday. I have to go to class that day. So it's gonna really suck this week if she doesn't post that video. Man. Maybe, you know what's funny? I will probably learn how to do most of that assignment. Well, I don't know how much, but anywhere from like half to most to maybe even all of the assignment I will be able to do after I have done today's assignment. Because I will force myself to learn how to do those problems. That was Snippy. Wow, that was Snippy's sentence. And it's funny, she finally graded a few of the assignments. One of the assignments that she graded, I had turned in 5 days late, but she didn't take off any points. She gave me 100% on every assignment. What? And there was literally one assignment she graded where I didn't even answer one of the questions because I didn't know how to answer the question. And she still gave me 100%. Like, I didn't answer the question. I made a comment that I didn't know how to answer the question, and then I also sent her an email back, all the way back when I turned in the assignment. Then she responded to the email like 5 million years later. And then she graded the assignment 5 million years later and gave me 100%. So, man, this is a weird class. Maybe she's basically giving you 100% on every homework assignment, just as long as you finish the assignment, but she will be a little bit more strict when grading the tests, because the homework assignments are just to help you prepare for the test, I guess. But maybe that's if she's the kind of professor who will just give you 100% as long as you did the homework, but then she'll actually grade you on the test. So anyway, wait, but that doesn't make sense because I don't know. I really don't feel it. You're probably extremely annoyed by the sound. Too bad. Also, you might be wondering, why don't I make more vlogs? Well, I don't know if you're wondering that, but I used to make vlogs before, like, doing every single homework assignment. But it was terrible because I would just waste way too much time on the vlog and use it as a way to procrastinate on the homework, which is exactly what I'm doing today, actually. But I think the reason I decided to do it today is because I am just especially averse to doing this assignment. Like, I just cannot get myself to start doing this assignment. So fun. This vlog is stupid. This vlog is stupid. Oh, I sniffed. Now, where do I say? I don't even feel like doing a vlog, actually. The only reason I'm doing it is because it's not my homework. And it's not procrastinating by watching YouTube or something. Let's waste time by trying to figure out what homework assignments we have this week. For accounting information systems, gosh, man. Probably what I'm going to do is on Tuesday before class, I'll read a little bit more of the chapter 8, and then when we get to class, we'll do some random in-class stuff, and then he'll tell us we need to keep working on our project, which involves an interviewing the company about their business process. And my teammates are so great because they almost never communicate, and I don't even know if they did the interview yet, because they said that they were going to interview the company that they work for, but I have no idea if they did it yet because they never told me. Of course. Business analytics I have today. I'm planning to do this project, quote unquote project, which is just 6 problems from the book, but still. And then at some point in between now and Wednesday, if the professor doesn't change the due date of the exam again, sometime in between now and the exam, I'm going to need to do that one assignment that I talked about earlier, like homework 2.2 problems or something. And because of the fact that there's an exam on Wednesday, I just need to do that assignment and then do the exam on Wednesday. Man, I'm gonna have barely any time this week. I mean, because I'm just gonna have to I can't do it Tuesday because Tuesday is just a day. Tuesday is just such a great day. Wait, yeah, I have some kind of intermediate accounting thing due Tuesday and Thursday. So like Tuesday, it's like I have to work on my I have to study for accounting information systems, and then when I get back home at like 6 or 6:30, I have to immediately sit down and do accounting homework that's due at 10. So it's not like I'm gonna really have time to do anything on Tuesday. So it's gonna have to be Monday and Wednesday. Like Monday after I get home, I'm gonna have to force myself to work on the business analytics thing. I just cannot wait. Because if I wait until Wednesday, I'm gonna get home at like 5 and have until 11:59 p.m. to do both the homework and the exam. And I don't think I can do both of those in that short amount of time. So I have no choice but to do it on Monday. Or this weekend. I could do it today or tomorrow, technically. So maybe I'll try to do it today or tomorrow, even though the professor still hasn't posted the video. She still hasn't posted it. But I can't keep waiting because she has the test scheduled for Wednesday. And she might just not move. She might not keep moving up the test. So that was fun. So in the accounting, I have to read another chapter and do a quote-unquote pre-lecture learning thingy, which takes like 15 minutes to do. But it takes me forever to read the chapter. Thursday, I have to do an assessment for chapter 10, which will take probably 3 hours to do. So, and federal income tax, I have no idea because the professor hasn't yet posted any more homework assignments on Canvas. But probably what I always do for federal income tax is I always work on that class on Monday and Wednesday in between intermediate accounting and federal income tax ones, sitting in a private room in the library. So that's always the plan for federal income tax, unless that's not enough time for me to do what I need to do, or I haven't. Yeah, that was one. It's gonna be so fun if by Monday he still hasn't posted any homework. So I'm gonna have to. I can't even work on the homework. I'm just gonna have to read the textbook. It's hilarious how I don't actually read the textbook very much. I mostly just do the homework assignments. So anyways, I've just gone over what my entire week will look like this week. That's funny. How many assignments do I have to do in between now and Friday? Because I don't think there's anything even due on Friday. So basically in between now and Thursday, and then there won't be anything due until next week? Sometime next week. So business analytics is project, homework assignment, and exam. No assignments for accounting information systems, technically speaking, but I will be working on it, like by reading the textbook and doing stuff in class. But I'll just count that whole process as one assignment anyway, so that intermediate accounting is 2 assignments. And federal income tax, I'm going to just count it as 2 assignments because it's going to be 2 sessions of working on Monday and Wednesday for the class, so 2. So the weird way I counted it this week, I basically have to do 8 homework assignments in between now and Friday. So that's 8. It's not technically 8 assignments, but it may as well be 8 assignments because of the amount of work I have to do. That's not really for an assignment, but it's just for studying or whatever. Oh, great. How have I only been doing the vlog for 20 minutes? Like, the reason why I stopped doing these vlogs is because I would literally go on for like an hour and a half. And it would just waste so much time. But it's only been 20 minutes. It feels like an eternity has passed. It's only been 20 minutes. So I just basically described to you the entirety of what I have to do this week. Not including the fact that I have to drive to campus. 4 days this week. Because I have to, on Monday I drive there and get there for my 11 o'clock class, and then in between 11:50 and 3, I have to sit in a private room in the library and work on my federal income tax, because that's literally all I do during that time usually. And then have federal income tax from 3 to 4:15. Then drive home. And Tuesday, you would think, oh, you have all day until 3. Your class doesn't start till 3:30, so you have like all day on Thursday. Well, guess what? It almost never turns out that I have much time on Thursday or Tuesday, sorry. Because I kind of sleep in on Tuesday because Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I can't sleep in because I have to get up so early. You would think, oh, your class doesn't start till 11, so you get to sleep in. Well, I get to sleep until about 8 o'clock because it takes time to get ready and it takes time to drive there. And I always get there like half an hour early. So anyways. And Tuesday you would think, oh, your class doesn't start till 3:30, so you would have even more time. Well, I usually sleep in longer on Tuesdays. And then I do some chores on Tuesday, such as doing laundry. And then by the time all that stuff is done, I maybe have 2 hours at most before I have to leave for my class. So usually Tuesdays before class, I have like 2 hours of time. And usually, well, what I'm planning to do this Tuesday is to spend that time reading the chapter for our class. But more often than not, I always just do nothing because I'm stupid. So anyways, and then I have to go to my class at 3:30 to 6, but he almost always lets us out early. However, last Tuesday, we didn't even have class because of some random reason. And then the week before that, he actually did keep us in there till 6 because he had scheduled, the class basically had ended by 5:30. No, not 5:30. The class had basically ended by, wait a minute, when did it really end? Holy crap, there's no way. I think I just realized something weird. Our class had basically ended by 4:30, but he had invited another professor to come talk about something, and that professor, who just so happens to be my federal income tax professor, who is unorganized, so he got there at like 5:10 or 5:15, so we were sitting there doing nothing for 45 minutes. I spent that time reading the chapter, but still. And then the professor gave a quote-unquote presentation where he was completely unprepared. And most of the presentation, we just sat there in silence while he was trying to figure out the thing on his computer. And then we finally got let out at like 5:50 or something like that. So that was the one random time that we actually did stay out until almost 6. But most of the time we get let out a little bit earlier than that. Like the average time that we get let out is probably like 5 or 5:15 or something like that. But anyways, and then when I get home after that class, I'm going to have to do my intermediate. Or wait, am I? Yes, I'm going to have to read chapter 11 for intermediate accounting and then do the pre-lecture thingy. And then on Wednesday, I will have the same routine as Monday because I will go to my 11 o'clock class, wait for 3 hours, and then go to my 3 o'clock class, and then come home. And then I will have to do my business analytics exam before the end of the day that day. And usually our business analytics exams are scheduled for Mondays, but because of the weird thing I talked about earlier, for not finding the lecture, she apparently moved up a couple of our assignments 2 days. So like today's project that I'm doing is usually due on Thursday, but now it's due Saturday, and the exam usually is due Monday, but it's now due Wednesday, which is annoying because now it's on the same day that I have classes. Anyways, oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Monday I have classes as well, so that doesn't make any sense. Never mind. So then on Thursday I will finally get a break and not have to go to a class that day. But unfortunately I will still have a homework assignment to do because I will have an intermediate accounting assignment. And then on Friday, drive all the way 40-minute drive for one single class. That lasts only 15 minutes, which is intermediate accounting at 11 o'clock. And then that will be my whole week. That was funny. Why did I even go over it? You now know what my life is like right now. That was fun. And that is kind of what my life has been like since September 6th. That has been my life from September 6th to today, which is October 29th. So, and also you might be thinking, well, even though you have to drive really far to your class and you have class 4 days a week, you still don't. If you add up all the time that I spend driving to class, being in class, and doing my homework for these classes, does it add up to 40 hours a week? I actually don't know. I don't know. I don't think it does. So I probably have a ton of free time that I'm wasting. And most students have a part-time job while they go to school, but I don't, so I'm stupid. That's fine. So I think maybe I will now end my vlog. It's kind of weird. I mean, I don't have anything else to say. The only other things I would want to talk about are things I don't want to put on my YouTube channel, so I'm trying to think of at least one more thing. Why? Because I don't want to do my homework? That's fine. I guess here's another thing to talk about. What are my grades? Well, it's very hard to tell what my actual grades are because 2 of my professors take forever to grade assignments. So I really don't have a good idea of what my grade is. But let's just see what they are. Oh yeah, One of my grades is actually probably understated, or is it? It technically is understated because I accidentally did a thing where our professor gave us 4 points, but then I accidentally removed those 4 points. I'm not going to explain how I did that, but the point is that technically my federal income tax grade should be 86%, but I accidentally moved it down to 84%. It's just a technical error, which the professor should fix, but he's not going to because he's unorganized and takes forever to do stuff. So, anyways, I'll just say that it's 86%, even though it says 84%. So, anyways, so my lowest grade right now is federal income tax at 86%. My next highest grade is accounting information systems, which is at 91.95%. Then my next highest grade is intermediate accounting, which is at 97.03%. And then my best grade right now is in business analytics, which is at 99.09%. So there you go. After almost 2 months of classes, that's what my grades are at. So whoops, you sniffed. So, well, oh, hi, Cube. Let's do this. Actually, well, it looks like you'll be staring at, mostly the bed sheets. I mean, the comforter. Okay, I will not sniff for the entire video after this point. That was fine. So, you might, why am I making another vlog? It's because I still don't want to do more business analytics homework. Yesterday, I did in fact finish that assignment I was talking about yesterday, which was Unit 2 project. And I mentioned how I have to do a homework assignment that was due 2 weeks ago for business analytics. And I have to do it at the very minimum, do it by tomorrow because otherwise I won't have any time to do it. So it's probably better to just do it today because at least today I have all day long to work out instead of tomorrow when I only have to wait all the way till 5 to start working on it. So but I still really don't feel like it because it was such a pain to do yesterday's assignment. It was just such a pain. And I only had to do 6 questions. And this assignment I have to do today is 10 questions. I don't know why she made this particular assignment 10 questions when all the other assignments are not nearly that many questions. Oh, like, let me just look and see how many questions there are. I'm pretty sure it's 10. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is exactly 10 questions. Why would you assign 10 questions? Weirdly enough, she moved yesterday's assignment. She actually changed the due date for that assignment to tomorrow. She changed, so like technically I didn't even have to do that yesterday, but anyways. Like when I did it yesterday, the due date was yesterday, and then for some reason at some point she did change the due date to tomorrow instead. But anyways, for this 10 question assignment, the due date was October 17th and it is now October 30th. But I already talked to the professor and she said that there would be no late penalty for this assignment. So, and she still hasn't posted an instructional video on the assignment, so it's going to be even harder to do the assignment. And sure, I did learn how to do some of the questions for the assignment when doing yesterday's assignment, but I mean, there's 10 questions. There's probably going to be a ton of questions that it's going to take forever. It's funny how I'm tired even though, well, let's see. And, and it's annoying to, great. Dude, I don't want the video to be upside down. Like, I can barely see the time of this video because it's against the white wall. And the only way to fix it would be to flip the phone over. You know, maybe I could just stop the video. No. If I flip the phone over, it will be upside down. Do I really care whether it's upside down? No. I don't think I care whether the video is upside down, so that was fine. So yeah, it's now probably upside down for you. But it doesn't matter because you're just staring at a wall anyways, so. And the reason I flipped it is because now it's a little bit easier to read the time of the video because it's against the comforter instead of against the wall. That was funny. So, have tons and tons of fun staring at an upside down image. So, I don't feel like doing these 10 questions. It took me so long to do yesterday's. Actually, you know what's funny? I don't think it took that long to do yesterday's assignment because, like, it felt like an eternity, but in reality, I actually was finished by like 3 something, so. Yeah, I guess it didn't take that long. So I probably could finish today's, or I could finish the assignment by today. That was fun. I don't think I even have, don't think I don't have any homework due tomorrow. Just have to go to stupid old class. I mean, how did I do on yesterday's assignment? That was fun. There was one question where I didn't even like follow the worksheet entirely because I thought it was not made correctly. Like there were a few things on the worksheet I did not answer because they were not even part of the question. I don't even know why they had those there. I'm pretty sure I followed the process for answering that question correctly. I mean, I'm not sure at all actually, but she might give me 100% on it. Because she gave me 100% on all the previous assignments. So, and also I don't know. I don't think I told. I think she graded the assignment. She basically graded my test after I made yesterday's vlog. But my first exam, she gave me 88%. So, interesting. Like my grade in the class went all the way down from 99% to 95%. I guess that's misleading because we're still near the beginning of the course. But, I mean, that was funny. Everything is funny. Oh, that music is funny. It's funny how I keep saying the word funny. It's funny how I don't really like Toho 5 music that much. Why are all the even numbered games have the best music? The rule doesn't really hold for the whole series, but it does hold for like literally the first 10 games. Like I like all the even numbered. I like 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 more than the odd numbered ones. And it even does hold for number 13 because I'm not that big of a fan of number 13 either. I really like 14 and 12. Well, it does. The rule doesn't hold for 11 and 12 because I actually prefer 11 to 12. That was fun. And then for like the last 5, that's fun. What on earth? Oh, for a second I thought it was at 17 minutes already. I don't want to do this. You know, it's funny. For several of these weeks that I've been doing these courses, only like 2 or 3 of them actually, I literally couldn't motivate myself to do a single bit of homework over the weekend. there were like 2 weeks where I did nothing on Saturday or Sunday. And for basically most of the other weeks, like literally every single weekend except for yesterday, I didn't do any homework on Saturday. But then yesterday I was forced to do something on Saturday because originally she had the assignment due on yesterday. Well, it was actually originally due Thursday, and then she moved it up to Saturday, and then she moved it up to Monday, but only after I'd already done it. But I'm glad I did it anyways because it's over with. But anyways, like basically every weekend except for this weekend, I did not do any homework on Saturday. And then 2 weekends in a row, I believe, I did no homework at all on either Saturday or Sunday. It was not good. Maybe it wasn't 2 weekends in a row. I can't remember because at the weekend this assignment I'm doing today was due like 2 weeks ago. The weekend that I would have had to have done that assignment, that's when I did nothing over the weekend. And then I actually had an excuse to not do the assignment on time. But then, what did I do last weekend anyways? Oh yeah, last weekend I waited all the way until Sunday. Yeah, I did homework last weekend, so maybe it's not accurate then. And then the weekend before the last one, I think maybe did do homework because there was lesson 2.1 problems. So maybe in fact I was incorrect about that one. Let's see when I submitted it. So never mind, the whole thing about 2 weekends in a row doing no homework is incorrect. It was only 1 weekend. It was only 1 weekend because I did actually do something. Oh. That's great. That's just awesome. So funny. This is funny. You'll have the same pattern. You'll have the same thing that they do. I don't freaking care. What? Like, what a big deal. I've gone through 2 months of school. Still have to get through another month and a half. But I guess we are over halfway down the semester. And if you think about it, I only have 2 more semesters to do. But then I have to get through summer, which is gonna suck. That's fine. No. Wow. Just don't want to do this. It's going to be complete torture if I don't do it today. It's going to be complete torture. I would have to do it tomorrow at 5 p.m. That is not going to be fun at all. Not at all. It's just much better if I do it today. Dude, I'm almost convincing myself to not do it today. Because like, oh, I could just do it tomorrow afternoon. In fact, I have plenty of time to do it. Because I'll get home at 5. And I mean, I could basically just... I mean, if it's only going to take me, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours at most to do it, I could just realistically get home, start working right away, and get to bed actually around 10 or 11. And it wouldn't be that bad. But it's actually going to be that bad because, I mean, questions. Why did you assign 10 questions for one assignment? I mean, 10 questions doesn't sound like a lot, but these questions take quite a long time, especially if I don't have help. If I don't have the instructional video to look at, it takes even longer. And our textbook is really bad, so. Like, when's the last time I even had a good textbook? Do I even have a good textbook at all this semester? Not really. Really don't have a good textbook. Did I have a good one over the summer? Actually, these are more mathy classes, whereas the summer classes were more not math at all. So, but yeah, the diversity textbook actually was not very good, in my opinion. And what was the other one? It was organizational behavior. It's just the normal business textbook. The last time I had a good textbook was like when I took financial accounting. In terms of math, I don't even remember what my calculus textbooks were like back when I took calculus. I'm trying to actually think to myself, I probably still have a calculus textbook actually. That was fine. I seriously can't remember. It was too long ago. When did I take that class anyways? I think I took it. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking, but maybe I was forced to do this. I may have been forced to wait until spring semester to take Calculus 1. Because I don't think I took it in fall of 2018. So the last time I took Calculus was spring of, well, when I took Calculus 1, it was spring of 2019. So that is, 3.5 years ago. Man, no wonder I can't remember it. Wow, that's so long ago. Yeah, I've just been in school for so long. I've spent like the last 15 years of my life in school. It's insane to think about that. I mean, is our education system really that inefficient that it takes 15 years to even get to where I am right now? Oh, it's because I'm stupid and didn't take enough classes, and like I didn't take the reason I'm so behind in classes is because I only took like 2 or 3 classes per semester on average, and still somehow managed. That was. It's funny. I feel the urge to not take classes next semester, but at the same time, I keep thinking about how I wasted a whole year not taking classes, which set me back a year, basically. But the entire point of not taking classes is that I wouldn't have to take any more classes at all, ever. I wouldn't quit classes if I thought that I was going to eventually have to go back to class. That was fun. It's interesting how, as far as I can tell, I don't think there's any non-traditional students in any of my classes. I guess I'm just not good at telling what people's ages. I mean, there could be some people in their late 20s and I just can't tell because I'm terrible with guessing people's age. I don't see anyone who appears to be a non-traditional student at the very least. It's funny, I might actually be the oldest person in all my classes. But I don't really know that. I don't know anyone's age. Dude. That was not gonna wait till tomorrow to start this knot. It's just gonna be much easier if I do it now. My life will just be so much easier if I do this homework right now. Even if it takes like 4 hours, that's the whole point, is that I don't have to spend 4 hours on it tomorrow evening when I'm super tired from having done the incredibly difficult task of sitting at a desk. Like, how incredibly difficult to take 2 classes. What a stressful thing to do is to take 2 classes. Like, that's fun. You know what's funny? Is how often I use the word funny. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? It's funny how stressed I am every single day just to go into a classroom. It doesn't get any easier, even after all these years. In fact, it's gotten harder over the years. For some reason, I just feel more and more uncomfortable when I go into a public place. it hasn't gotten easier with time. It's gotten harder with time. And that's one of the reasons why I always get to the campus half an hour early. It's because I have to mentally prepare myself to walk into the building for like 20 minutes. And the idea of even just having two, now it is a little more stressful because I have to wait 3 hours in between classes, but still, you would think that it'd be less stressful because you literally don't have to worry about being in a class for 3 hours. But I feel for the entire 3 hours, I can't be in my most comfortable place because I have to be, and even a private room in the library isn't the most comfortable place because it's not completely soundproof and there's a window into my room, so it's not even a private room. The only reason it's private is because you have a little bit of soundproofness and you can kind of, most people can't see you where you are anyways because I choose a room that's like completely hidden from view from everybody. Still a window into the room, it's still not completely soundproof. I had the most unfortunate schedule ever. It would be really nice if my classes were like, they were all on Monday and Wednesday. And instead of having a 3-hour break, I would just have my Tuesday class during that 3-hour break. And instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it was Monday, Wednesday for like an hour and 15 minutes instead of 50 minutes. If only they could have just, if only my classes could have had that schedule, then I don't have to go to school 2 days a week, but instead I have to go there 4 days a week. No, that was fun. Have fun staring at a wall. Why am I making a vlog today? Because I don't want to do my business analytics homework. Also, is that sound that the heating system is gonna make is gonna drown out my voice? Gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding. Like, did I make a vlog before when it was making that noise? I can't remember. The reason I'm making this is because I don't want to do my business analytics homework. And it's so funny how I only have class on one day this entire week, because normally it would just be Tuesday and Wednesday on Thanksgiving break, but Tuesday they actually changed the schedule to where your Tuesday and Wednesday you take your Thursday and Friday class those 2 days, and I don't have a class on Thursday, and on Friday I don't have the class on Wednesday that I normally have on Friday because our professor did a thing where if we came to a review session last Wednesday, then we didn't have to come to class on the following Wednesday or day. A Wednesday? Did he say Wednesday? I can't. I think he said Wednesday, right? Like, why would I memorize the fact that it's no class on Wednesday if it wasn't? Okay. Was it? Yeah, you probably can't even hear my voice because there's a lot of noises. That's one. So I just explained how I somehow managed to get 4 days off of school during this upcoming week. But at the same time, I'm still gonna have a ton of homework because today I have to finish a business analytics assignment that was due last Thursday. And I don't know if you realize it, but today is Saturday. That was funny. And then tomorrow, I have to study for a federal income tax test. And then on Monday, I have to go to class in order to go to class and also take the federal income tax test. And then on Tuesday, I have to take a accounting information systems test. And I also have to do stuff. I also have to complete an assignment for intermediate accounting. And then on Wednesday, what was the thing on Wednesday? There was 2 different things on Wednesday, I thought. Weren't there? Is there 2 things due on Wednesday? I can't remember. There could be 2 things due on Wednesday, but I can't remember. But I know for sure that there's a business analytics assignment due on Wednesday. So, and then what about Thursday? I don't remember. I think there might not be anything after Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but still, that was fun. And I don't even want to make it. I just don't want to do the homework, so I have to do something other than homework. That's I don't even feel like doing anything in the other part of this vlog. There's nothing else to say. I was going to talk about the thingy. What is the thingy I was going to talk about? It was going to be a thing about like I'm trying to say it in a way that does not get this video. Let's see. I think if I was to talk about this certain topic, the video would get like age restricted. I don't know if it would get removed. I'm not sure if it's against the YouTube policy. Like, would the video get taken down and like I'll get a strike on my channel? Like, it's not like I even care about it getting a strike on that channel anyways, because nobody cares about that channel. But oh wait, never mind. I'm stupid. This video is going on my main channel. Never mind. It actually does matter. Anyways, the thing was that So let's see here. What is a good way to put it? Here's a weird way of saying it that I don't know how many people would understand this, but I want to Roblox myself. Dude, I want to look this up and see if that's actually a thing. Like, if you Googled the phrase, would it actually, like, nah, it doesn't look like it's a thing. It doesn't look like, if you Google the phrase I want to Roblox myself, the meaning that I'm going for doesn't show up, so probably almost nobody would understand what I meant by that. Let's see here. Why am I even wasting my time here? So, should I try it again? Or should I try to talk something else? Or should I stop the video because this is a massive waste of time? That's fine. So, I would like to, I don't like the way my voice sounds. I would like to not exist anymore. That's fine. So now you probably understand what I meant by that. So, there you go. Hopefully, the phrase I would like to not exist anymore is perfectly fine and will not cause my video to be taken down or something. But there you go. That was funny. Let's see. Should I elaborate on that topic? I don't know. I'm talking in a weird voice. The problem with that is that even though I would not like to exist anymore, there is no easy way to I'm terrible at talking. There is no easy way to end my existence, so nothing will come of it, pretty much. So there's nothing to worry about, I guess. It's just that. I just don't. The way that I'm currently feeling is that I do not feel like living anymore. So now you know. I'm just stating what I'm feeling over the past few days, although it's mostly, I don't know. I am talking in a very weird voice, not really the voice that I usually talk in, because I'm trying to not get this video taken down, or like some kind of strike on my channel for uploading inappropriate content. But anyways, there you go. This video is probably gonna get uploaded like 3 months after I've even made the video, though, because the way I do this stuff is like, I make vlogs, but I don't upload them right away because it takes too much work. Like, it's not that much work, but I don't know. It just wastes too much time. So I just save it all for later, for when I don't have any more school, or if I'm in a break during, like, so basically, for example, I made a bunch of vlogs in like from like March of this year to all the way through the summer, all the way to August, and then I didn't upload all the vlogs until August. So I uploaded like 2 videos of vlogs, like several months after they were even recorded. That's what this vlog is going to be, basically. This vlog is going to be recorded in today, which is November 19th, and then it's probably going to be uploaded in like maybe December or maybe even January, with all the other vlogs I made during this period of time. That was fun. So, I don't know what that has anything to do with what I was talking about. What does that, well, why did I even mention that? That's all. Also, I've gotten into a habit of saying that was funny. All the time. I mean, you've probably heard that already in other vlogs. It's just, I say that was funny because basically, if I say something that I find to be cringeworthy, then I say that was funny. To basically acknowledge the fact that I'm being cringed. And therefore, it kind of lessens the overall amount of cringe somehow. But I don't know. It probably makes it even more cringe. That was funny. Like the way I said that last sentence, like it makes it even more cringe was cringe, so I said that was funny. Basically, it's just an automatic triggering of whenever I cringe at myself, I say that was funny automatically. So, yeah, that was funny. Like that last one wasn't even on purpose, it just came out. It just is automatic. Okay, let's go into another topic. Unfortunately, I don't think that if there's some kind of automatic system on YouTube, that detects phrases that are not allowed in videos, and then it automatically deletes a video if it contains that phrase, then that means this video will not see the light of day. Because I'm going to talk about something where if YouTube detects a phrase and they don't like it, then it might delete the video. So anyways, I've talked about how I say phrases sometimes to, well, I say some phrases often, like, that was funny, to kind of like, comfort, like what is the phrase, to where you say a phrase and the reason you're saying it is just for your own, it's to deal with something that you're not comfortable with, I guess, I don't know, to make yourself feel less uncomfortable. So, like all the time, and it's mostly when I'm like driving to school, because whenever I'm driving to school, I'm always feeling extremely, I don't know, I never feel like going to school. I hate going to school. And also, I guess if I'm just doing anything I don't want to do right at that moment, or if I'm particularly feeling miserable, then I will say 2 different phrases repeatedly and over and over again, the same exact thing. So that was redundant. I will say 2 phrases over and over again, and it will kind of like calm myself down, I guess. I don't know. It's just something I say to just deal with the fact that I'm feeling miserable at that particular moment. And it's let's see. I don't know. Is this gonna get my video taken down? I don't know. So, alright. If I provide a lot of context, no, I don't think the YouTube automatic system is not going to care about context. They'll just hear the phrase and then it will automatically take down my video, I think. I don't know though, because I've heard a few people say this phrase in videos. Anyways. Well, first of all, the first phrase is not going to get my video taken down, I don't think. So the phrase I often say, like I already explained, when I say this phrase, so I'm just going to tell you what the phrase is. And the phrase is like you're probably thinking he's about to say something extremely explicit. No, I told you there's two phrases, one of which is probably not going to get my video taken down. So let's start with that one. Let's see, what is it? It is, here is the phrase. I hate myself. Okay, take that out of context now. You may now clip that, and nobody's watching this video, so it doesn't matter. So I say that phrase all the time. But there's another phrase I've started to say way more often. It's actually way worse than that, and it might get my video taken down. And I'm not sure if I should even say it in the video, because what if it, like, my channel literally, I don't think my channel, maybe I'd get some kind of strike, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just get my video demonetized or page restricted. I don't know. But, let's see here. Actually, you know what? I've said this phrase a lot of times in my videos when I'm doing homework. But those are uploaded to my second channel. And usually it's surrounded with context to make it sound less bad. But it doesn't matter. YouTube doesn't care about context. So, the phrase that I say all the time is a shortened version. Let me just say it. It's a shortened version of a longer phrase, but I don't really say the longer phrase because it takes too much time. Because I just say the shortened version of it. Hey, maybe I don't have to say the phrase out loud, I can just spell it out. So, here is the shortened version of the phrase. Here is the phrase, but it's going to be spelled out in letters because I really don't want this video to be taken down. The phrase that I often say to myself when I'm feeling particularly not good, that was fun, is this. KILLMYSELF. And the longer version of that phrase would be, I want blank. And you would think I'd say the longer version, but I actually say the shorter version because it's just easier to say. So, and also guess what? I would basically, a lot of that, very frequently throughout every single day of my life, I feel the urge to say that phrase. Like for instance, right now, I wish I could say it, but I can't because my video will get taken down. And the reason I want to say it is, one, I don't feel like doing homework right now. And two, I hate my life. Whoops. I'm not going to go into details about why. I'm just going to tell you why I often want to say the phrase. Why? I did not expect that this is where the direction that this vlog was going to go in. That's one. Wow. I don't feel like doing this homework. I don't feel like doing this profession. I do not feel like becoming a quote unquote accountant. However, it's either that. No, the reason why I'm continuing is because it seems like the least bad option that exists. I already tried the YouTube thing, which was stupid. I mean, I was stupid. At YouTube, I highly doubt if I just sat down and like record, literally just composed music nonstop, I highly doubt that would go into anything. What was the other? Oh, that was nothing. I mean, there's. Wow, why don't you just do like piano or something? I don't like playing piano, too bad. So, the thing that is one, most feasible to actually make a living, and two, the least undesirable, the thing that is the least difficult for me in particular to learn that is also feasible to make a living from is accounting, but I don't know. Could be something else and I'm just not aware of it. But at this moment in time, I'm under the impression that that was the point. All of my YouTube videos were very stupid. All of my videos that I made where I tried to do things because so the videos I made on my channel that has like a green background, most of them at least, like I accidentally made a couple of videos with the green background that were not this type of video, but it was mostly, if you just look at all the videos on my channel that have a green background, you'll see the types of videos I was trying to make, or I was making and to try to grow my YouTube channel, but they were so bad that they got anywhere from like less than 20 views to the most it got was like 150 views. They were such bad videos. It's so funny how it took me 8 months to make, well, was it really 8 months? It was like August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, it was 8 months. It took me 8 months to make a bunch of mediocre, terrible videos. And it took me 8 months to make like 15 of those videos that were really bad. And then I realized how stupid all those videos were and how terrible I was at making YouTube videos, and then I reapplied to college, and then I took 2 summer classes, and now I'm taking 4 classes in the fall semester, and now we have reached the present day. That's fine. That's the story of my life in the past year and a half, roughly a year and a half, because it was started last year in August, and now it's November of the next year, so it's more like a year and 2 or 3 months. Oh my gosh, stop. And how long until this stupid, dumb semester is over? It's actually literally over a month from now. It seems like it would be closer because it's November 19th, but it's actually not until December 21st. Man, I wish it was like earlier in December. But anyways, it's basically the official last day of the semester is December 21st. It might end a couple days earlier than that, because maybe my final exam, my last final exam will be like before then, but and then basically from probably December 21st to like January 25th or something, then that would be the break or something. And during that breakup, it's going to be a long, tedious task to upload all of my OBS recordings of doing all the homework from the entire semester. And it will also be a task, but not nearly as hard, to upload all the vlogs I recorded during this time, which is actually not very many vlogs, only like a handful, not nearly as many as before, because I only record vlogs now. I used to record vlogs before doing homework every single time I would do homework, but then I realized it's extremely inefficient because I would just use the vlog as a way to procrastinate, which I'm actually doing right now. So the only time I record a vlog is when I'm feeling particularly averse to doing a homework assignment. That was fun. And you know what's funny? I mean, all of my vlogs get like 10 views. So, and I bet most of those people don't even watch the whole thing, so basically nobody's gonna watch this. So, that's okay, I can stop saying. This has now been recorded for 28 minutes. It's almost 30 minutes. And also, nobody cares if I walk around for 3 minutes without saying anything. Actually, they do. You care. Oh, no. Yeah. I do not work. All I do is take four classes. That's it. That is all. That is. I take 4 classes, and then I waste time. Such as what I'm doing right now, but it's mostly not this place. I don't spend that much time making videos. That was